Greater Cleveland RTA is announcing more cuts to its service. A new set of public meetings beginning today will discuss cuts to routes along with route frequency.
Your transportation reporter Caitlin Hunt sat down with RTA leaders ahead of these meetings, and she's live this morning with more on this. Caitlin, what did the RTA have to say about these cuts?
Hey, good morning, Mike and Mike. So Greater Cleveland RTA, they say that these cuts are a part of a bigger transformational change that should help the public transit system's financial problems from the last 10 years. And leaders also tell me that there's some improvements on the way that should attract more people to Cleveland and just public transit in general. But for those people who use Greater Cleveland RTA to get to doctor's appointments or just to work, there could be fewer options.
Greater Cleveland RTA plans to make more cuts to routes. The transit system says a reduction in frequency will be coming to 8 routes. Route 35, which covers Lee Boulevard to East 123rd, will be cut entirely. And these cuts are concerning for riders like Stanley T. Owens.
It's not comforting because, again, I ride very often, all times of day and night, so it wouldn't be good for me.
Greater Cleveland RTA ridership has dropped for the last 10 years. According to Greater Cleveland RTA audit reports, over 30 million people hopped on an RTA bus back in 2016. But in 2025, a little over 18 million rode an RTA bus, an almost 40% decrease. Director of Service Management Joel Freilich says that decrease comes from a changing world.
We have a lot of growth in work from home. We have a lot of growth in distance learning. We have a lot of growth in telehealth. We have a lot of growth in e-commerce. Just push a button and wait for it to be delivered instead of going shopping.
Freilich also points to RTA's financial model, which is built on a 1% sales tax. He says that's led to less efficiency and driven fewer people to depend on public transit. Still, Greater Cleveland RTA says there has been growth.
Here now, while other transit systems are struggling at 70% of their pre-COVID ridership or 80% or 60% or 90%, whatever they are, do you know our weekend bus ridership is higher than pre-COVID?
Freilich says those changes come from listening to customer feedback, and more are on the way. For the last 5 years, Greater Cleveland RTA has been working on a $435 million rail car replacement program, and the new cars will be coming to the red, green, and blue lines. Once completed, riders will have a more direct and reliable line from the east to west side of Cuyahoga County.
Well, on the rail side, we really like to have a rail system for a vibrant international city. It really will continue the trend where Cleveland is now more on the map. It is more being considered than before for people to hold their conventions, hold their business meetings.
Freilich says the power of a local rail line was on full display this past June during the World Cup game and Pride in the CLE. He says the rail line had its second highest ridership since 2020 that weekend. But riders like Owens have one concern as those improvements move ahead: keeping fares affordable.
Not sure what I can recommend because I'm not for higher taxes, and the $5 is really affordable, so I don't have a recommendation at the moment other than hang in there.
And if these service reductions are approved, they would go into effect in December. Now, there are public meetings. They start today. There will be one tomorrow and Wednesday as well. And we have more details on those meetings on news5cleveland.com.
And Caitlin, you know, we've covered talks about Greater Cleveland RTA asking for a sales tax increase. Where does that stand this morning?
So yes, so talking with Greater Cleveland RTA, they say the board is still trying to decide how much of an increase would happen here. RTA tells me that could be anywhere between 1/4 and 0.5% increase, but Cuyahoga County voters, they would get to decide or approve that increase in May of next year. And RTA tells me that would help with their $78 million budget deficit.
All right, Caitlin, getting both sides of that, the impact on the riders, the drivers. We'll be sure to stay on top of it and follow through. Thanks so much.